I just want to say before this video starts, if this video can get 200 likes, I will make a video of my mom reacting to Larry Bird. 200 now, 200 likes. If it don't reach 200, that's our deal, man. 200, you got the deal. All right, on to the video. All right, okay. Another one, huh? Another Larry Bird video, man. Listen, how y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing good, staying well, staying healthy, all that great stuff, man. And we got a video titled 7 Ways. It says 7 Ways How Larry Bird Could Kill You on the Court. I got an idea about what those 7 categories are. We're gonna see. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started, man. 3, 2, 1. Let's get it, man. Original video will be in the link in the description, by the way. Yeah.
Good day, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to
What's
the
good?
Basketball Time Machine. I'm Sean David. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you're ready for some old school NBA basketball.
Let's get it.
Now, I gotta admit, I kind of committed a serious crime in basketball terms. I didn't cover Larry Bird for almost 4 years. No, not 4 years. 4 months, which is kind of crazy since he's one of my favorite players of all time. So in this video, I want to show you guys 7 ways how Larry Bird literally could kill any other NBA player, how he would dominate today's NBA. But before we get into that, I want to give a quick shout out to the Patreons of this episode. Thanks a lot, you guys, for supporting the show. As always, it's really appreciated. And I would say, enough said, let's dive right into today's episode.
Shout out Sean David, man.
Alright, now how am I going to approach this list? Well, I narrowed it down to 7 different categories, or let's say 7 different moves that Larry Bird could use in order to destroy any player, even back in the days and even today in today's NBA. Let's have a look. Now, the first way that Larry Bird could beat any defender was his fall-away jump shot. This is pretty much comparable to Michael Jordan's fadeaway, but Larry would do it slightly different. Most of the times he was guarded pretty close and he would just shoot the ball right in the defender's face while falling back. The amazing thing though was that even though Larry Bird was not able to jump very high because of his height and his shooting technique, he never got rejected. And he would use this shot as his ultimate weapon. No matter how tall the defender was,
tough shot right there.
Practically unguardable. Especially because Larry Bird took the shot from almost anywhere on the court. In the mid-1980s, he perfected this weapon, and this shot was a big reason why Larry Bird would always average more than 25 points per game in that period. And the next weapon of Larry Bird that I have on my list is the step back. In today's game, the step back is one of the most used offensive weapons in the NBA.
That's facts.
Players like James Harden, Kyrie Irving would not exist if they did not use the step back. But in the 1980s, not many players used this move. Larry Bird was one of the first players that used the step back, and he even liked to combine it with a nice crossover, which often turned into an ankle breaker.
He was definitely one of the first.
And next on my list, I have Larry Bird's passing ability. Now that we have covered that Larry Bird had the fall-away jumper and the step back, it gets even better because Larry Bird was probably the best passing power / small forward of all time. He not only would see the open man, but also see the smallest holes that you would have in your defense, and then make the incredible pass. No other player passed the ball through the legs of his defenders as often as Larry Bird. Make no-look passes like Magic Johnson, behind-the-back passes like Magic Johnson,
that was smooth.
Bounce passes like Magic Johnson. I mean, this man was unbelievable with his passing skills. And if you don't believe me, let's take a look.
He understood how to get Kevin and Robert shots, and Cedric Maxwell. And he also knew when any of these individuals were not getting enough shots in the game or were not involved in the offense. And he'd make a concerted effort to get them involved.
Draw so many defensive attention and you find yourself all alone in basketball, you can test the layup.
With the pass through the legs of Sigma. Oh! D. Brown's got Worthy to switch. Good look. Great pass. Bird to Parrish. Vintage Larry Bird. Behind the back to Tiny. Beautiful.
That was sneaky. That was nice. Outlet passes. Yup.
Quick up now to Bird on the left side. Bird goes
Behind the back.
down the lane, dumps it over the shoulder to Perry. 6 foot.
That was a good behind the back too. Okay.
And Bird goes inside. Out of the corner. 28 seconds. Bird. Slap pass to
Touch
Archibald.
passes.
And he's left open looking for
Okay.
three.
Oh.
Bounce. Bird. Nice tip to McHale. What a play.
Mm.
Oh, what a touch pass by Larry Bird flying.
He's seen back. He's been hot. Not this time. Bird tipped it to Kite. Lays it in.
Dennis Johnson's right corner shot is missed. Rebound tipped off to Parrish from Bird, who hits the shot.
Miller's done a pretty good job on Bird. He misses again. Look at that pass. Bird, Dawkins, and Parrish, of course, in the middle. Parrish 3.
And the next Larry Bird weapon that I have on my list is his three-point shot.
Hey.
Larry Bird is one of the best shooters of all time.
Facts.
He would get a three anytime he wanted.
Facts.
If it was a straight three-pointer, a fall-away three-pointer, an in-your-face three-pointer, he
It
would
didn't
get
matter.
anything. And yes, you probably knew that. Now let me tell you something that you might not know. Larry did not
Hey.
work on his three-point shot. He never worked hours and hours in the gym to improve his three-pointer.
Yeah.
But still, he was that good. I mean, he won a three-point contest without even preparing.
30 seconds left on the 60-second shot
He won
clock.
every three-point contest he entered with.
He's got the rhythm going
That's
right
tough.
now.
That's tough.
Bird's got 13
That's just a lot. For real. That's a big statement.
Now, he's not getting to the racks too quickly, but he's able to get a lot of shots out of him very fast. That's because of the groove he gets.
Smacking them
That shot,
joints.
He doesn't waste a lot of effort. 18 points for Bird.
Smacking them joints.
19 and counting, make it 20.
Just.
And he gets the three-pointer. Unofficially, 23 points for Larry Bird.
And the next
Crazy.
one is probably the most underrated attribute a player can have. The hustle plays and will. You
Yeah,
won't find
his
many
toughness.
NBA superstars that would sacrifice their body like Larry Bird
That's
did.
like one of
Hustling after every loose
Man.
ball and giving his team second shot opportunities. This was infectious to his team. And if your best player is also the one who hustles the most, your team is in a good place.
And in
Facts.
terms of personality, he's a throwback. Because he is diving for balls 20 points up with 2 minutes to go.
Dang.
Goes down, Larry Bird dives for a loose ball.
That's respect, bro. Your star players. Come on, bro.
First came in the league, Artis Gilmore told me one time he played for Chicago. He said, if you expect to play a long time in this league, you better quit mopping up the floor. And I thought, well, he's crazy because that's what basketball is all about.
And the next attribute that I have on my
Right.
list is the clutch gene. We all know that not every great player is capable of making the game-deciding shot.
Word.
This is where guys like Michael Jordan, Reggie Miller, and of course Larry Bird take over. With all the great attributes that I already mentioned, Larry Bird was at his best when the game was
One
on the
leg,
line.
bro. That's tough.
Players in this league that can score the first 3 quarters of the game, but you get down to the fourth quarter when you need a basket, you can separate the men from the boys.
Hey. Hey.
It's been like that, and it's always going to be like that. You're always going to have the guys that come up with the attitude that they can make the last shot or make the big play. I don't know what makes a player do that, just their competitive nature and their will to win.
It's facts. You either have it or you don't.
And if it comes down to one shot, I want to be the guy to take it.
Bird, Larry, fake, fall away.
This game with his tough shots, bro. Tough shots. Hey.
Up fakes, fires another three-pointer.
Ties it up. 113 to 113.
Larry Bird. We're tied with 6 seconds left. Timeout. Portland. Bird with 43 points. Larry
Tough.
Bird with 3 seconds left. Timeout for Portland. 47 points for Larry Bird. And that does seem
10 seconds. 5 and Bird has the basketball. Look out.
2.
2 seconds on the clock.
And the last category, and this is where Larry Bird would destroy today's players, is the mental game, or let's call it the trash talk. Now, with all the legends that I have talked to in the past, if it was a Dennis Rodman, a Dominique Wilkins, or a Gary Payton, they all told me the same. Larry Bird is the best trash talker that they have ever faced. He was able to get in your head and always back it up.
Definition of tough.
And this was Larry Bird's ultimate weapon.
A lot of people don't know this. You probably know this, Dan, but Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball. So we playing him in the last play. He says, James Worthy, he said, you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go right over that corner. He said, they're going to set a screen for me. We're taking the ball out. He said, I'm going to curl right over. And he's telling us to play. He's telling us to play before they even take it out. He said, I'm going to go right over to that corner, and I'm going to catch it, and I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or DJ, the late, great DJ. Yeah. Take the ball out, man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a three, game over.
Tough. You for real, bro. You on a whole different level, a whole different scale. If you calling out plays before it actually happens, like you actually saying what's gonna happen and you actually like delivering your word to that. Nah, you different for real, bro. You different, man. It's that level, bro. So yeah, man. Listen, I'm just gonna do a step back, one-legged, 3 off the left side. I'm gonna bank it too. Nothing you can do about it. Like what? It make you feel as an opponent. It'll make you feel, man. It'll make you feel some type of way for sure. The fact that someone told you what he's gonna do to you, and the fact that you couldn't do nothing about it, and it proceeded to happen. That does a lot here and here, bro. Like that just strikes you as a defender. Like, am I good enough? Like, it gets your mental. But yeah, man. Shout out Larry Bird. Good video right here. You know. Yeah, that's gonna do it for this video right here, man. Remember what I said in the intro? You hit 200 likes, I'll bring my mom onto the channel. React to the Larry Bird. So yeah, you know, if you're interested, only way I'll know is the like button. Well, yeah, that's gonna do it for the video, man. Hope you stay well, stay blessed. Thank you very much, man. Peace. I'm out. Woo!